Hey guys, hello. Thank you for clicking onto this video. You guys seem to like my last soft spoken video, so I'm doing it again, but this time I'm going to do my makeup. The makeup I'm going to be doing is not my full routine because I have half an hour to film this, so I'm just going to do really quick makeup. I say really quick, I'm literally skipping 2 steps. So I'm skipping 2 steps because one, my cream contour, I currently don't have, and I'm not going to put cream blush on as well, so I'm just going to do the powder products on top of my foundation, which is just going to have to do. Anyway, let's get into it. I also have no nails, so I can't really tap on things. Got my clips. I'm just gonna put my hair back. If you watched my last video, you know that. Ow, why is that hurting? You know that my mic. Ow, what have I done? Why is that hurting? I'll have to do. If you watched my last video, you know that my mic is currently broken, so that's why it's in this position. Basically, a little backstory, my mic is broken, so this lead that attaches from here to my phone is like up on something just so it can work, and it's leaning on where my makeup is, so I'm trying not to move it too much. I'm gonna go in with some primer. I've already done my skincare, so it's just primer I need to do. I am so annoyed. I was doing a whole story time about my dog Coco and I realised I wasn't recording. Anyway, I am using this foundation, Rimmel London Lasting Finish foundation. I'm currently just blending that in, but anyway, let's redo that story time. A lot of you should know, because I've said it before, but I have a dog called Coco. Here's a picture of him. Isn't he just the cutest? He is 13 years old. He is a rescue from Romania. We got him when he was about 2 or 3. I'm not exactly sure how old he was, purely because the vets weren't exactly sure how old he was when we obviously brought him to the vet for the first time. But hang on, before I carry on the story time, I put my foundation on, but I don't go right under my eyes because I just find it looks cakey sometimes. Also, I don't have a mirror, I'm purely just looking at my camera, so it might look fine to us, but when I look in the mirror, this might look really bad. And then I'm just going to go in with the Rare Beauty concealer, and I'm just going to take it to about here. I don't put it right under my eye because it just clumps for me. And then I just blend up. What was that? Blend up. Like so. Also ignore how disgusting my beauty blender is. Like so. Anyway, back to what I was saying. Yeah, so he was from Romania when I was about in year... I think I was going from year 6 to year 7. Where I was in year 7. And we were driving to my uncle's house. And we stopped off at a shelter. Obviously my brother and I didn't know that was happening, and yeah, that's where we met Coco. We went there and there was Coco and there was a puppy, and obviously in year 7 you're about 11 or 12. I obviously wanted the puppy. I was like, no please, like I really want the puppy, this and the other. was like, because at the time Coco was called Chocolate, my dad was like, no, like there's something about Chocolate that I just really love, like he just seems like such an amazing dog, like there's just something about him. And we took them both for a walk, the puppy and Coco, and after the walk and we were in the car driving home, like making our decision, we just knew Coco was our dog. Like he was just the cutest dog ever. I don't know why, but I feel myself getting emotional when I talk about him. Why? So stupid. Hey guys, for some reason my audio cut out for the next 3 minutes, which is so frustrating. But basically what I was saying in this clip was when we first got Coco, he was first rehomed twice before we got him. So he the first family he was with, it wasn't really a family actually, it was this elderly woman that he was with, and I'm not exactly sure whether or not she passed away or she just couldn't handle Coco, because obviously he was still very young, so he got sent back, and then another family looked after him, but again they sent him back. I don't know whether it was because, or their excuse was he was afraid of horses, which I don't know why you would send a dog back for that, but hey, I'm not gonna judge. I'm guessing they just couldn't really handle Coco, I don't know. But yeah, when we first got him, he was a very nervous dog. It took years for him to get not even fully comfortable, but just to the point where he could fully trust us, I guess. When we first got him, you couldn't really go up to him on his bed, otherwise he would growl at you. He didn't really like men very much, and yeah, so it really took over the years for him to realise, you know, we're not going anywhere, he's part of our family. Now you can lie in the bed with him, you can cuddle him, like, and he loves it all. And he's a very sweet dog now. So when we first got him, he was quite reserved and he seemed quite aggressive, and he hated children as well. That's another thing. He would, you know, growl at children, so you couldn't really be around them. But yeah, he's on like a 180. He's literally the loveliest dog ever. He's the sweetest dog. You can go up to him, stroke him, he loves a stroke. So yeah, it just really shows how loving a dog can be when you know, take care of them. But yeah, he is an absolute joy to be around. I wish you guys could meet him in person. But yeah, I'm not really sure what else I was saying in this clip. But the next clip where my mic is working, I'm basically just talking through the surgeries that he's had and stuff. But I was so annoyed when I was editing this and I realised that a bunch of my audio got cut. It's strange because in my ears when I was filming this it was working, it just when I was watching it back it wasn't for some reason. But yeah, so sorry about that guys, and hopefully, fingers crossed, the rest of the video, the audio is fine. Under eyes with this pressed powder. But yes, over the years he's had different kind of surgeries, because one surgery he had to have was for his leg. They had to put a metal plate in there. And another reason, what was the other reason? I think he had a bump. He had a growth or something. What was it? I can't exactly remember, but he had 2 surgeries. And then a couple of years ago, years ago, I was in America. I was in America, and that summer he got attacked by another dog, and he had to have another surgery, and I knew nothing about this because obviously I was in America, and it wasn't until I came back when my parents told me, which I understand because obviously they knew I'd be worrying about him if they did tell me. Yeah, that was really hard to find out once they did tell me, because I just thought, honestly, if you know Coco, he is quite literally the sweetest dog ever. Like, now that he's comfortable and he's with people that love and like take care of him, he's turned into the most mellow, like, sweetest dog. He'll come up to you, he just wants a stroke. Like, he's honestly the loveliest dog. I don't know why I'm getting upset. I think it's because this is where the story's leading, but on Wednesday he has to go in for surgery because he has this massive growth on the side of him. Why am I getting upset? Oh my gosh. FYI, this is my first animal, my first proper animal. So like, I just love him. Anyway, he has like this massive growth growing on him. Why am I getting upset? Oh my gosh, give me 1 second. Sorry, I've contained myself. If any of you guys have animals, you know they're literally like a human being. Like, they're a family member. He's going in for surgery to get that removed, and because he's 13 and he's an older dog, there's always just that worry, you know, that he might not wake up from the surgery. Breathe, Faith. But anyway, he'll be fine. He's a strong dog. He'll get through it. It's just my mind likes to play little games on me. This is the 2 steps I missed, was contour and blush creams. I'm just gonna go straight in with the powder. But yeah, the reason I was bringing him up is because, I don't know, I just thought any other dog lovers just would understand how precious the dog is, and is also to, you know, your life. And Coco's also made me realise that I will forever now get a rescue dog. Like, I can't ever imagine myself not getting a rescue dog. He's just completely changed my view on, not even changed my view, because I was 11 years old when we got him, but like, I don't know, obviously at 11 years old I wanted a puppy, I wanted a, you know, something small, but now just no way. But yeah, he is my ride or die. But sorry, I got a bit emotional on you guys there. I can't help it, I just love him so much. Anyway, let's move swiftly on. My friend, who you guys have seen on here, her name's Maya. She went to Japan on Saturday. She's currently there. She's studying because she's becoming a pharmacist. What a little legend. And yeah, she's gone for 2 weeks. She's travelling alone. Well, she's not travelling alone, like she's there with the uni. But yeah, I'm super proud of her. Honestly, such a little legend for doing that. Yeah, super proud of her. Even just like going across the world by yourself is mad. Like, and she's been doing some vlogs and posting them on TikTok, which I obviously love seeing. She's going to be picking me up some matcha because I love matcha. My under eye is a little bit wet. It's tearing up. Yeah, she's going to get me some matcha, which I'm really looking forward to. But yeah, I'm now going to go in with the Benefit eyebrow pencil. What else can I tell you guys? I am Next week I have an interview for a job, which I'm looking forward to, so I'm just trying to get the thing. So I'm prepping for that. And what else? I literally have nothing else on. These are going to look really bad. No mirror makeup challenge. Like, I'm just using my camera. This makeup is horrible. I've actually just spent this time yapping rather than actually making sure it looks nice. I mean, I'm not going out anywhere. It was purely just to make a video. Please ignore how awful my eyebrows look. I literally can't see what they look like. I can in this camera, but I don't know what they look like in person. I'm now going to go in with mascara. I use the Better Than Sex mascara. Method to how I do my mascara. So, how do I explain this? This one I use now on its own, but this used to be a new mascara, and when this was new I used an older mascara with it. The older mascara would set the base for the mascara, and then the newer one is to more like give it to kind of give it more length, to help it give it more length, where the older one would kind of give it its volume, its density. Because I've used this one alongside an older one for a good amount of time, this can now be used on its own. It doesn't need that older one because it does the job 2-in-1 type of thing. I find if I use a new mascara on its own off the bat, it's too liquidy, like it doesn't hold. I don't know if that makes sense, but that's just what I do. I'm now going to go in with a lip stain from Benefit on my lips, like so. Perfect. Gotta get this to dry. Then I'm gonna go with this lip oil from Clarins. Perfect. Okie dokie, well, this is my everyday type of makeup. It was a bit rushed. It was I just rambled the whole time rather than really focusing on what I was doing. Sorry, I got a bit emotional over my dog. But yeah, everyone please keep Coco in your prayers for next Wednesday. I'm sure he'll be fine. But yes, anyway, thank you guys for coming along. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoyed the soft spoken, and I hope to see you guys in my next video.